Hi, everybody. Welcome. It is Sunday afternoon, and this is a surprise live so that we can finish up this pretty Swan, Goose, Plaque, whatever you want it to be, it can be. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited to show you what I've done on this Goose, Swan, since I saw you last on Wednesday. And I'm also excited to share some other finishing techniques that I am going to use for this plaque. So I am here alone. Again, it's a Sunday afternoon. Let me find me here on YouTube. There it is. I know this is a surprise. Hello, hello, friends. We've got a few people popping on because it's a surprise. I don't expect to see a lot of folks here, but hopefully you'll catch this on the replay. And then what I was hoping to do is combine all of these in an edited video because I think this project is just too good not to do that, so that we have an easy place to, there we are live. Okay, hello, and thank you so much for sharing. Hello, hello, hello. It's good to see you, Regine. Nice to see you. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure this will be viewed a lot in replay, but I just finished a class here, and oh my gosh, it was wonderful. We did this really cool harvest plaque for spring with the IOD garden elements mold, the one with the carrots. Maybe in a second I'll go grab one to show you. But we had some folks here this afternoon doing lots of different mixed media techniques, and it was great. So L&J Goods is a brick and mortar shop in Medina, New York. You can find us at lnjgoods.com, and I'm not sure where there's a supply list. Oh, in the description box below and up above on Facebook. So down below in YouTube, up above on Facebook. Hi, Mary Casey. Happy Sunday to you. This is a little surprise, isn't it? So yeah, this plaque here, we've worked on it for 2 different live sessions, and I really want to get it wrapped up. So today we'll just go through some of the finishing techniques and so forth. It started as, believe it or not, it started as this, right? These are one of those plastic planters. JR sawed it in half because I had the bright idea that one day I was going to put 2 of them on a big long board to create a cool hanging sign or something for the lake, but that was a few years ago and I decided not to do it. One of the heads popped off, so I broke the other one off to do this project, but that's where I got the base for this piece. And excuse me, I feel like I don't know. I hope I'm not coming down with a cold. We have camp this weekend, so yeah, and we got a few people showing up on Facebook. How's it going over there on YouTube? Let's take a look. I'm gonna try to keep this as brief as I can. Hello and hello. Just laying around, and now I get to watch you. Kathy P. Isn't that awesome? So what I'm going to do is switch the camera down. Let me see if I can make this happen. And there we go. So that I get to talk to you. Nope, I did the wrong way. Sorry. Oh my goodness. And let's see. Yeah, I might not be able to. Let's try it again. 1 and 2 and 3. Nope, can't do it. Oh, I already am there. Oh my gosh. How did that happen? So I'll be checking the comments. Megan was just here a few minutes ago, and I was like, can't you stay just to say hi? Hello, sweet lady. Hello. There's Lori. We've got some folks joining us. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a little cold and chilly. So this is our project. I'm going to try to get this out of the way as much as I can, and maybe I'll come over here with it, and we'll show you what I have been up to, because it's been cool. All right, so here is our swan. What I did since I saw you last on Wednesday is I did a few things. Okay, I ended up using the IOD waltz stamp, and I added a little bit of stamped music notes just very randomly in the background. Remember that we did modeling paste on tissue paper, and then we decoupaged it on here. And then I also glued this guy in place. So the other thing you're going to notice is right here. My swan was kind of cut off here. So what I did is there's this gap right behind this IOD air dry clay here. There's a gap on the frame, and I filled that with glue, and then I took air dry clay and I molded that over this piece here and kind of just made a little nice finish on this. We're going to paint this like this so that it all blends in, but it's mostly going to disappear because of the collar that was made. Now, when I left you last, we had used some Pent Art. Where did it go? Fabric hardener. This is the fabric hardener that we used. This is a little vintage linen handkerchief, which we folded. I gathered it up to create this little ruffled collar, and I love this. We had also done one out of clay, and honestly, I like this one so much better. You could do the clay, and it could sit like this, right? But like I said, I just think that I think this just gives it such a prettier texture. Don't you? Don't you think so? So, or prettier, just a prettier look. I love it so much. So today what we're going to do, we're going to just fill this in. I used some snowdrop paint because it's, a little snow goose. We're going to call this a snow goose. So people were kind of concerned that I changed this from a swan to a goose because of the color of the beak. But guess what? There is a swan that has an orange beak. It is a pest swan. It's kind of one of those animals that is in the wild, and not one that's highly desirable or protected or anything like that. So it could be a swan, it could be a goose. I looked at my swan that I started with. Here's his head. And I mean, this guy has an orange beak with some black. So I don't know. You name it whatever you want to name it. It's okay with me. All right, let's do some paint over the air dry clay, and then we'll blend this all in after we do a little bit of glazing on this. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I can't remember if I did this when I was live, but on here, this is Pent Art's Structure Plaster. I use Structure Plaster here, and I just kind of randomly put that on there just for some texture. All righty. Let's see if I can get my comments up here. I might be able to see them then. Let's see. Connecting. I need new glasses so badly. Oh my goodness. I really do. And I'm gonna, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna dry out my brush right on this. We'll be painting this pink as well. And there goes that. Let's let that dry. And I think I want to do this with a couple different shades of pink. And then we're also going to add a crown that crown is going to go up, right up there. I left a space under my hot glue so that I could fit that crown there. So let's get this one painted, and then I also poured this little tassel. This is from the Victoriana Christmas release, the Victoriana mold. Just a couple of little tassels. So let's mix up some pigment fix first and get our crown painted. Just a little bit, we don't need much. And let's see. Sorry, Lynn, added an E to your name by mistake. Oh, my name, Lynn, does end with an E. Lynne. And I have a very interesting middle name. It is Teresa. However, it is spelled Theresia. Teresa. It is spelled Theresia. I always blame my mother that she spelled it wrong, or when they did the birth certificate, they spelled it wrong. Because I've never seen that Teresa spelled that way. Isn't that interesting? All right. Cleaning up my mess here. Let's get a palette knife and a little bit of gold metal pigment out, and I'm going to mix that right here. I don't need a lot of it, so I'm going to mix it right here on my palette pad. This is antique gold, and it's going to take a little bit to mix that completely in because Megan explained it, because it is an actual metal, and so it wants to suspend in the pigment fix, so it takes a bit just to get that all blended together. Hello, Lori Henderson. Hi, Corrine. What a nice surprise. I know. It's a nice surprise to see all of you here popping on. Corrine, are you back from the wedding? Tell us. Corrine had a long distance wedding. It was your son that got married, is that right? Your son got married, and if I recall, was it in the Philippines? I don't remember. Or Thailand? I'm not sure. I can't remember. All right, so we got that mixed up nicely. We use metal pigment in our class today, and it's always such a big, cool thing. No, we didn't use metal pigment. We used the mica powder, and we used orange on our project because there were carrots, and oh my gosh, the ladies loved it. It was so fun. I always love seeing when people mix things for the first time, or when they use this for the first time, or when they just do any new technique for the first time. It's so fun. And I'm going to apply this right over my resin mold. This crown is from IOD's Heraldry mold. And sometimes you can see that little poof of powder every now and then. And that's because it doesn't want to blend all the way. I always mix up way too much, you guys. And then I say it every time. Then I'm looking all over for, oh my gosh, what can I add this to? So we'll let that dry. Make sure I've got it all coated. So pretty, so pretty. And it dries hard. And yeah, look at all that's left. Oh, maybe I'll do the inside here. That might be a good idea. I could do that. I was going to do it a different color, like maybe the deluxe metallic. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's just get this gold on here and get it used up. And then we'll take it from there. We'll see. we'll see how it goes. Gosh, that's pretty. I will never stop being absolutely amazed at all of the way that these products can be used. So good. Oh, hi Trees, how are you? Oh, somebody's explaining L&J Goods. Thank you very much. A beautiful surprise on a bad weather day. Why? What's it doing where you are, Lori? What is it doing? It just feels a little yucky today, doesn't it? But we had so much fun here at our workshop that the ladies all loved their projects. They learned new things, and it was fun. You watch, I won't have enough to finish this, and then I'll have to mix some more and have excess. Oh gosh, I better pay attention to what I'm doing, or I'm going to end up painting this in places that I don't want it. I'll at least get it on there, and then if I want to, I can add that other metallic over it, or not, or I can just mix up some more of the pigment fix. We have a really busy week ahead. Because I'm live today, I'm not going to be live tomorrow. We have a big planning day tomorrow for camp. So I won't be live tomorrow, but we are going to go live on Wednesday and Thursday this week. And hopefully we may have our friend Shannon live with us. Let's see. Shannon will be here for camp. And also to do a Pentart play date, which I know some of you that are coming to camp will also be attending. And that'll be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see what she's up to. Okay, so at least I got a coat on this, and then I can go back in and I can do all of the little bits and pieces later. Yeah, that's going to be pretty. That's very pretty. I like it. Okay, Mary Casey, I love how that's coming out. Thank you. High winds. Oh, Linda, yeah. It's been a funky weather week, hasn't it? It's funny. I love to use every last bit of this. I really do. Okay. I think we get the idea, right? Let's put that away. Get my palette knife in there. This is just about dry. I'm going to set that aside so I can get a clean piece of palette paper for my paint. So glad to see you today too. You're loving the swan. So, okay, I need to know. Do you guys think it's a swan or is it a goose? You tell me. I think it can be, like I said, I think it can be whatever you want it to be. Oh, I was going to paint that. You know what? I was going to do that. Oh, well, we'll mix up a little bit later on. Or maybe I'll use some of that bright orange that we used today. Let's see if I have any of that left. I don't know if I do. I'm looking. I do. There's a little bit of the orange from our workshop today. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and paint the tassels with that orange. And I think that'll kind of make everything blend in together. Look at that orange. Oh my goodness. I fell in love with this when I first saw it, the orange and the anthracite, and it was around Halloween time, and thought that it would be just such pretty colors to add to Halloween projects. And I got to tell you another thing I've been doing with the metal pigments and pigment fix when I've got it mixed is using it to spatter on some different things, and it creates that little bit of a shiny spatter, which is so pretty. Excuse me. All right. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Dry throat. Oh, where's my water? I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'll get it in a minute. Hands up, who loves this piece? Jonathan Mark Mendez, hello. Hey, I thought you had family in town. I thought you had family in town and we weren't going to see much of you. Thank you for that. Let me grab, this is a little bit of Fusion's Damask. So I'll get some of that out. And I am going to get a little bit of Fusion Rose Water. And we'll kind of mix a little bit of each one. Let's get a little bit of that out. And we're going to see what happens, okay? So I think I'll just grab a little bit of a scruffier brush. One that's been used a little bit, and I don't mind what's going on. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay said it's so pretty. It could be a goose. Hi, Kitty. I used to change my name. ID. I I need to change my name ID on Google. Yes, you do, because I never know that it's you. All right, we're just gonna apply some of this on over that structure plaster, but oh my goodness, look at the texture in that frame. Oh my gosh. That is so good. And then I'll carefully paint right around the goose breast there. And while this is wet, I'll kind of dip into that damask a little bit and maybe just kind of randomly blend a bit of that in here. See that? It's going to be subtle. Man, this is so pretty. I love these two colors. But I'm going to end up with a varying shades of pink. Hi, Megan. Megan's on. Hi. Thank you for sharing the collection list. That's awesome. We appreciate that. But yeah, we have camp coming this weekend or Friday. A lot of campers will be here a day early to do a Pentart play date. That'll be fun. But a lot to do, a lot to get ready. Look at that. Oh, can you see that, guys? Isn't it the prettiest, most subtle brownie kind of pink? I love a pink with a very warm brown undertone. I really do. But all that texture, all that texture in the structure plaster is absolutely beautiful. So pretty. So pretty. The pink is cute, but it's not too cute, Lori, right? It's not a cutesy pink. It's a very, I don't know, I think it's kind of it's a very sophisticated pink, I think. So there again, I'm just blending. I might even let some of that white from the structure plaster show through. I was so inspired to do this by a piece that I saw on Pinterest, and I think my guess it was AI. You never know. The blue color behind the swan, yes, that is pine. Oh no, it's not pine blue. What did I use, you guys? It's in the supply list. I want to say it was maybe heirloom from Fusion. And what I did is I used a stencil and I applied the structure. I used the Pentart modeling paste. I used modeling paste through my stencils. on an oval piece of tissue paper. Then I decoupaged all of that in place after it had dried. So that's what I did. Oh, not too cute. It's classy. Hello, Lynn. How are you? It would be adorable in a nursery for a baby boy or a baby girl. I'm obsessed. Me too. Me too. I didn't use light modeling paste. Oh, did I use light modeling paste? Yes, I did. Thank you, Megan. I used light modeling paste through the stencil. And I love it. I need a little bit more of the damask. But see, some of the white is showing through, and I think that's perfectly fine. I'm good with that. But you could totally change these colors any way that you want to. Okay, last little bit here, and as long as my paint is wet, I can easily like kind of blend it in, but I don't want a perfect blend. Remember the other piece that I did with the bird, and we did a beautiful blended frame that went from dark to light, and it had some of the copper metallic on it as well. That was so pretty, but a completely different type of blending I did on that frame. And again, this is the IOD Oval. Oh, these are so good. I love these so much. The oval is good. All right, so I think I'm going to leave it just like that. I'll come in and I think I might do the inside. I'm not sure. Yeah, I probably should. I don't have the right brush to do that, so I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Use a nice little sharp angled brush to get around the inside of your frame. Okay. Now, let's see if anybody has any questions. Anybody? Goosey Gander. Yeah. It could be a Christmas goose. Can you imagine this as a Christmas goose too? And I truly think, I know I've done, you guys a long time ago, remember I did the mushrooms and I created an armature underneath just with foil and covered it all. There's a video out there on YouTube where I showed how to do that. But I'm thinking, you could find a template for a goose head and neck or a swan head and neck, and you could kind of shape a little an armature for that with foil, and then just do the air dry clay over it, just like we did our toadstools. All right, this is dry, so I need to get a little bit of glaze over that. And as I recall, I was doing some crazy mixing of different glazes from Pentart. So I don't know if I'll be able to absolutely reproduce that look, but we're going to try. Where are my glazes? Glaze. Oh, I know. You know, like I said, everything is switched around here. So I don't know where anything is. Since I've organized and literally cannot find a thing. I think it's this way and it's that way. And I think it's here and it's there. Let me grab it's a little bit of black, a little bit of umber, and some white, as I recall. Is that what I used? Brown. Let's do brown, white, and black. Or was it Woodwick? Did I use wood? I used Woodwick, didn't I? I gotta go back and watch my own video. I don't know what I did. I think it was Woodwick. It would be super cool in the middle of a big Christmas wreath. Can you imagine, you guys? A big oval. I remember at Market, the last time that Megan and we went to the Dallas wholesale market, and I had some here in the shop for a while. They were beautiful, lush, oval, like wreaths that were just like all arborvitae, and oh my goodness, they were so gorgeous. All right, I gotta try to remember how I mixed this. I think I used Woodwick. I know I did. And I added a little bit of glaze to it. This is Fusion's this is Fusion's clear glaze. So I only need a tiny bit. We're gonna make it work. I even did a swatch here. I used iron clay. Surprise, surprise! I didn't use these at all. I came up with my own color. Oh my gosh, how quickly we forget. So this is Fusion's iron clay. It's a real pretty like terracotta. And then here's a little bit of Woodwick. Gosh, don't listen to me, you guys. Put all this away. Put all of that away and get a clean brush here. Sort of clean. Sort of clean. It's so quiet here. Oh my gosh. It's not very often that I'm here in the studio on Woodwick and iron clay. Iron clay. That's what this is called. Iron clay, Woodwick, and clear glaze. So I'm going to mix those with the clear glaze. We were working with glazes today, and the ladies loved it. We did a little bit of glazing. We did glazing to paint the carrots, and it was fun. Yeah, there we go. I think it had a little bit more of that, but you can just play around with that mixture. And let's put that on. Now it's all coming back to me, even though I made this, right? Oh gosh. And if I get a little bit on the painted frame, I can always come back, but I'll sort of blend that up a little bit. Then let me grab a baby wipe. And we will, oh my gosh, I have this giant workspace here now, and it is filled to the brim, I feel like. Okay, yeah, see, that works. That'll work. You'd never know. Well, you might know there. Let's put a little bit more over that. I just have a little bit of a mix of both. I didn't do a real formal, like, mix. I've just mixed with my brush. Let that sit for a second. And I think that blends in, don't you? I think that makes a pretty decent blend. I can always go back over it and add more. When I'm working with transparent glazes, that's the beauty of them, is you can continue to add layers and work with them as each layer dries. Put that aside. And I love that. I love that. All right. Let me take a little bit here. I feel like I still need a touch there. But I think that's going to work. I think that's going to work out okay. What do we think? It's good, right? It's good. It is good. Okay. We'll let that dry. Make sure I've got it painted all around. I don't think I do. Let's get that right there. That is the beauty of taking time and allowing yourself to walk away from your project and come look at it the next day, see how it looks to you, make some changes, paint over, add different layers. But boy, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. All right. Why don't let's get a little bit of dark wax on this. Just a touch. Just a little touch. That's dark wax. Give that a little dimension. Then we'll let that settle down into that crown. See that? And remember, that's going to tuck right under his head right there. Oh, how royal. How royal is that? All right. We have his little black beady eye, which I saved. I saved this eye from the Swan planter, and I'm going to pop that right back in there. Popped right in. We could either leave it like that. I kind of like it like that. I think I'll just leave it instead of painting it all black. I might leave that. I like that. What do you think? All right. I think that's going to be good. Get that positioned. I'll glue that in place later with some hot glue. And now let's take a look. Get this going here. I swear, every time I turn around, I have these. Megan's googly eyes. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Trees. Is Royce here? Well, I didn't expect to see you here today. Well, Royce, surprise, surprise. I wanted to get this Swan goose finished up. All right. This is like the best thing that happened this week to me. If I were to look at like my highlight of the week, it's this. And that antique handkerchief, that linen handkerchief with that beautiful crocheted edging, and we just gathered it up and I applied the fabric hardener, and it really did harden it up and made it really like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. And I think it's going to be the perfect little touch to this Swan/Goose plaque. So let me make sure my glaze is dry. And we're going to glue that in place. I want to add a ribbon. You think it's okay to add a ribbon if there's a tassel hanging down? We have to look at that. I didn't quite know if I should. Totally forgotten all about fabric stiffener. Royce, I know we talked about that earlier this week when I did the lives. Remember Dip and Drape? Oh my gosh, so many of us used that back in the 60s and 70s. We made all of those forms, like I think Vicki Valdez mentioned Dip and Drape on, she did like the Three Wise Men, we did nativities, we did carolers, we did angels. They were kind of hideous. A little bit hideous. If you want to be honest, we were just doing something new. We were doing something new and trying something new because we could and because we love creating. So that was just the way it went, right? So yeah, I got to figure out if that is going to come out from there. Do I put a ribbon around his neck? That's what I need to know. This is going to make it epic. Oh, good. Okay. Sorry, honey. Sorry, honey. I'm live. Bring home dinner. Okay. I do like that. I like that. And I don't have like a metallic ribbon, but oh, we got to figure that out. Three wise men in Sunday school. Oh yeah. Yep. Your grandma. Oh yeah. So Mary, somebody's got to tell me. Jonathan, what should I do? Let's get a piece of ribbon and pop that on there. Could it have a ribbon and a tassel? It might be too much. Oh no. I love the lace collar. Me too. Me too. The lace is perfect. But I really like the tassel effect. Please, somebody tell me. Come on. Come on, glue gun. We've been using glue guns all afternoon, and all of a sudden I can't get it to. If I had a metallic, maybe it should be a different color. I think it could have a gold cord. Okay, Mary Jo. So not this color though, right? Should it be gold? Should it be gold like this? I think maybe now that I see it. Yeah, I think so. Will you think about doing a Christmas version of this? Oh, I know. Wouldn't that be beautiful? All right. Well, how much time do we have? Let me, should I quickly paint this with the gold metal pigment? Let's try that. I'm not going to rest until it's perfect. But saying that it looks fabulous as is, just, oh gosh, maybe a very small ribbon, because I'm thinking like it could be layers of things, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it looks fabulous as is. All right, Jonathan, you're the expert. But I'm also feeling like this needs to be gold. I really do. It's going to drive me crazy. It's going to drive me crazy. So let me get, it's got to be gold. I got gold here. I got gold here. It's got to be gold. So let me grab a little pigment fix. And here's my gold metal pigment. Where did I put my pigment fix? Did I put it away? Hold up, guys. I was cleaning out all of my pigment. Where did I put my pigment fix, you guys? I just had it. Oh, right in front of me. Yeah, I got to change it. I'll never sleep at night. So right now there's a lot of wildlife or a lot of bird life that is happening on the lakeshore. My friend Dottie calls it the duck prom. She always calls it the duck prom, but there's so much activity. The ducks are starting to come. There are cormorants. There are geese. There are swans as well. And my friend Melanie showed me this huge migration of swans that had landed near them in Canada. It was spectacular, and that's kind of how I started my love affair with swans, because being at the lake, we very often will see them. Um, sometimes there might be 50 at a time that are floating by. You wonder, like, I wonder where they're going. And other times it's just a pair. And also in the little tiny village, which is near where we live, there's a pond there, and the same two swans come there every year, and they raise their little goslings, and it's just so fascinating to watch them. I could watch them for hours, because they really do, like, bury them under their wings, and oh my gosh, it's just so cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, gold. Yeah. Mom, Megan, what are you saying, Megan? Go with your gut feeling. The gold. Yeah, I agree. What is Megan yelling about? Oh, why is Megan yelling at me? A little tiny bow ribbon. Yeah, I don't know. I want to keep a softer element right there. Yeah, I do. I'm not sure why Megan is yelling at me. Let me in. Oh, well, I thought you were picking up the boys or going to. Okay, sorry, girl. Are you there? I'm in my room, connected. I'm just gonna wait for her to pop on, I guess. I don't know where she is or where she's watching from. Here she is. Hi.
Okay.
Sorry. I
Oh
didn't
my
see it.
gosh. I just wanted to say, well, some people saw it in the comments, but remember when I said you should write down the colors on that swatch?
I did. And I
And you said no, no, no.
that's why I knew exactly
Oh,
what
good, you
colors.
found it. Because I did write it on there with pencil. That's what I was like. I was like screaming, like, I want you to look for that. I know we saved it. To hear you saying, did I use this color or this
Oh my
color?
gosh. I had all the wrong stuff out. I did. It's crazy.
Well, you must have said to me 10 times, no, I'll remember. We don't need to write it down. I know, I know what I used.
Unbelievable. What would I
Oh,
do?
I was having a good chuckle over here.
I bet you were. Okay.
Also, Royce is saying the little tiny bow ribbon from IOD could be cute too.
It could, but
And I agree.
I don't know. I almost think it's too much um molded. Boy, I don't know. Well,
Like too much weightiness from like solid things, you mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, metallic ribbon would be nice.
A little metallic. I don't even know if I like the idea of a metallic ribbon.
But
Um,
like a dirty-ish metallic ribbon.
because, like, you see what I mean? Like,
Yep.
it's too heavy. It's too heavy
Yeah.
and clunky. So
But
while
we
I
do
love,
need something wiggly like that.
yeah, and that's why I'm thinking, like, the dyed rayon ribbon would be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so,
You know the color that you used on the tinsel tree?
mm-mm.
On your tinsel tree, the antique gold mediumist?
Mm-hmm.
That could look good sprayed on.
When it's sprayed on fabric, though, it tends to go a little bit browner.
It's too brown.
Yeah, yeah. Can you believe we fuss over such small details?
Well, when you've come this far, it has to be just right.
I know. I that's when I get very, like, persnickety about things.
As
Um,
you should. That's what gives it the Ellen J. Goods touch.
exactly. I mean, look at this little piece of something that I just pulled out. That has a touch of a metallic sheen to it.
I feel like it needs to be more yellowy.
Does it? Well, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I know. It's really it's you know, we get down to the final bits and it's like, really? Are we really fussing this much over this?
You might have to walk away from it again.
I have this, which is like a toadstool color. That's
Okay.
almost,
It's like tone on tone.
but I don't mind that.
No.
No?
Or I mean, you could do something pink like the frame.
Okay. Hmm.
I don't hate that. I don't like how it's, for some reason, I don't like how it's like separate from the tassel. Something about that's driving me.
Now that I've already got it glued on there.
Oh, it's glued. Sorry, forget I said it.
Well, I mean, I can loosen it. I can
You
loosen
said you
it.
can goose in it?
Ha ha ha.
I think that's what's bugging me. I don't even know what anybody's saying in the comments. Hopefully, they're not all like, tell Megan to shut up. It looked good.
Probably right.
Now, look at it now, though.
Without this.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's what was bugging.
Yeah. I think you're
Now,
right.
put that up by on his head like a little earring, the tassel,
No, I'm not going to do that.
just for fun.
I got that little bit of glue that I got to get off of there.
That's kind of cute,
Just leaving it like that without this. Don't put the
Yeah,
tag.
what's everybody saying?
Well, I don't know. I think they're just all listening to you. Let's see.
No, they'll tell me if they don't like it.
When you put so much into it, you want it exactly how you want
Mm-hmm.
it. Nothing wrong with that. I like
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. Whatever whatever. I like the pink. I like that pink.
Yeah, me too.
I do. I'm thinking that that's going to be good. And I'll want it to go kind of around.
And I think you could, now that the tassel's gone, you could almost make it drape like the tails a little longer on the
Yeah.
ribbon.
Yeah, I think so too. So let me
And
get,
I would put just a little bit in his beak, like he's gonna go make a nest, or she.
you know what? You are in rare form, aren't you?
That's the perfect ribbon.
Yeah, it is. It really is. This is good old Rosebud.
Watch your head, honey.
Oh, sorry. Look at my scalp. Thank you.
You couldn't see that. You could just see like the front of your hair.
Oh, right. You're
No,
on
I'm
a
serious.
you're on a delay.
Yeah, but I'm still here,
Oh,
and your
that's
head's out now. I didn't leave.
oh my gosh, you guys.
Don't you feel so bad for the geese around here at this time of year? I was just saying that to Henry in the car, like, because now it's kind of mild today, and they're like, "Oh, okay, we're coming back." And then in 2 days, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what? We gotta
Well,
leave
hey,
again? Pick up
I,
their whole family and go."
I know, I know. I saw my first. Yeah, we're getting the. They like the pink. Good,
Yeah. Okay.
good.
Good.
Jonathan, you're so sweet. Hands up if you're loving this project. Oh my
I know
gosh.
he's so sweet.
Isn't that the best? Jonathan, it is my heart's desire that you would be able to come to Western New York and experience this wonderful place that we call
Yes.
home.
At the right time of year, when it's maybe not so brown.
Oh, there. This is it.
That's it. You
That's
nailed it.
it. That's it.
You nailed it.
Oh my gosh. Yep, that's it, you guys.
I really love this guy.
I do too. I really do.
And I really love that you accidentally hopped on the goose trend, meaning to do a swan, but you did an accidental, beautiful Ellen J. Goods goose.
Oh,
Ellen J. Goose.
Mary Casey said, if you're bringing Shannon to the spring class, I think we should have Jonathan at the Christmas camp.
I told her, I said he can come anytime.
He's welcome anytime.
Anytime.
We'll make an event for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have smashed it out of the ballpark.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
really
I like
good.
to hear.
I
Isn't
love it.
that is precious? Whether you call it a goose or whether you call it a swan, it is a waterfowl that has
To
been
die for.
elevated to a decor piece. I'll
This is
probably
an ambiguous waterfowl for the ages.
It is. It really is.
Yes.
Yes. If it was a cormorant, it would definitely, well, it would be all black with a black beak. So, yeah, super cute, right? I
Love
think
it, love it, love it.
I love it too. I do. So, yeah, yeah, we need a swan mold, one this big, right? I
Mm.
know. Yeah. But honestly, I think that you could develop that with an a outline, like I said earlier, just do an outline and do build that armature with some foil and and cover it with clay, like we did our toadstools a couple years ago.
Yeah, he's a pretty simple shape.
It is. I think it is too. And if you've got the shape to follow, it would be pretty easy. We're gonna
Yeah.
have to play with that. Thank you, Royce. Thank you so much. Um, Regine loves the Swan Goose. This is such a great project. Like a cuckoo clock. The cuckoo clock face plates you turn into art. I love them too.
Yes, those were so good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Take a bow. I will, Therese. Thank you so much. You guys are why we're here, and this inspires us very, very, very much. King George the Goose. He does have
Yes.
a very regal feel to him, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And he looks like British royalty. He
I
does.
love him.
So, and we've made friends with King George after all of these years. So that's good. That's a good thing,
Yeah,
right?
that's a ruffled collar I would wear too, Mom.
I know you, Megan, you wore one yesterday at Hattie's party.
Well, some of you might have watched the event on Decoupage Queen and saw that I made a very bold choice of a shirt. If you haven't seen it, I'd love for you to check it out and come back and let me know.
There it is. I think he's so special. Look at
He is,
that.
Mom, he's so good.
Oh, I just love him. And that pink was just the thing. It didn't need that tassel. It didn't need
Are
it
you
at
going to take
all.
him home or put him behind you on the wall?
I might put him on the wall for a bit, and then
I think so.
he'll be for sale, and we'll get him finished up. And yeah, I
He'll
like.
look so good right now on the wall, though, with the colors that you have back there now.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so
He
too.
looks kind of nice with your cottage collection, too.
I think he does. You're right. Yeah,
Go kind of put him near your little drawer piece back there. Just hold him there. Look how nicely he fits in with everything.
he does. He really does. Yeah.
So now, next time, you might have to do a continuation of the cottage collection and do the waterfowls of Lake Ontario for a paper collection.
I have a few other collections coming up before that.
It would be pretty, though, to do a swan paper in those colors.
Wouldn't it? I know. Well, Teresa did one. Teresa did one, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And
Yes,
did a lot. Yeah.
there's room for all swans and goose.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah,
Yes.
I actually so I just finished an IOD artisan video and had my hallway all arranged in a certain way for that. And now I'm going to jump back to I want to use the project that I did for IOD artisans last month, was it, with the plaster
Oh,
board,
yeah.
because it's got that swan in it, and I've got that big, huge swan, that big honking swan. At my
Now we're
house.
back. He's a goose again. If he's honking.
But I kind of wanted to do, and I pulled out all my little like swan collections, and it's like, oh, I really want that. I want that look in the entryway right now. I have such a
Oh yeah.
small. There's just no wall space, so maybe I'll bring you guys along to decorate the hallway after camp. We'll do that. It's always fun to hang
Yes, they will
out
love it.
in the cottage and see how we throw things together. So, anyway,
Beautiful job. Gorgeous.
thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Well, you guys, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hello. Put the metallic on the ribbon.
I
Oh,
think you're a
different.
little far, you're a little behind.
Oh,
You
sorry.
are maybe in your comments.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm good with it there. I mean,
I think it's good. I think she probably was commenting back when we were deciding on a ribbon.
and listen,
Ribbon.
remember this? This thing, I'm going to use this maybe for dip.
A
I
bracelet.
a bracelet. I think we're
Just
gonna
peeking out under a blouse.
think we're gonna get rid of this. An ascot here for me.
Yeah.
I think we're getting rid of this. Ever since that handkerchief thing, man,
Don't throw it away. Did you just throw it away?
it's laying right there on the top.
Mom, I feel you
What?
could do something with it.
Oh, and hyping. Oh yeah, you can also find the hype button by swiping the comments left. You guys, you're the best. You're the best. Now we got to come up. Oh, well, we're gonna call this. Are we gonna call this Goose George?
Yeah, King George.
King George the Goose.
Oh,
Um,
listen, did we talk about our schedule for this week?
why don't you do that? I'm gonna grab something.
So we won't be live tomorrow. We're going to be live on Wednesday, and then we're going to do one on Thursday because we thought it would be fun since Shannon Pickin' Boots is going to be in town, that Mom and Shannon could do a live together on Thursday. So that will be super fun, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
So no matter what way you look at it, you got a bonus live this week.
You get a bonus live. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll do something on when I have an idea for Wednesday. I think it's going to be a hair, and maybe some modeling paste again. I don't know. Yeah, or yeah, I'll figure that out. Do you have a ribbon that speaks to the pink of the frame? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm way
That's what I'm
behind.
telling you. You're way behind and you're just stop reading them and tell everyone you love them and goodbye.
Oh, this is what we did. This is what the ladies did at our workshop here today. Isn't it cute?
So cute.
So cute. I know. All righty. You should write a book about King George the Goose.
Okay, she'll get right on that.
Queen Swan of EJG. Yeah. I love the final product. Well, thank
Yeah.
you very much. All right. Well, King George and I will be signing off.
And we'll see you Wednesday.
And we will see you all on Wednesday because we got to get ready for camp. All right?
Yep. See you
All
real
right,
soon.
guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today.